Let me turn on the light. It's not enough light. I really don't feel like sitting in the light. Oh, God, it's not plugged in. This is not good. Hold on, babe. Hold on, y'all. Oh, goodness. After you've done 20 push-ups, it's hard to bend down and get my workout on. I hope you guys can hear me. Go all the way down there. We don't need that much light. I'm just in here chilling, y'all. Oh, Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. I feel like saying happy time to commune with your spiritual self, which is what I would say most people should be doing. And, whatever they want to do, actually. As they say, what do I know? Give me a minute. My bad. Sometimes things can be right in your face and you don't see them. But tonight, I'm just going to do a little oracle card and see what that says, the spirit of the goddess. Tonight I use my Isis deck, my Offset deck, or my Ast deck. Offset, if you didn't know, this is actually her right in the background here. So she's witnessing this oracle. That would be the goddess Offset, Ast, Isis, and that would be a depiction of the goddess Mot. And so, like I said, in the spirit of feminine goddess energy, I'm going to pull an oracle card in the name of spiritual goddess energy. For those that may have just come on, this is the deck of Osset, who is actually, that is her depicted behind me. That would be Osset, Ast, Isis. Okay? And this is her oracle deck. Okay? And this is what we're going to pull from to see her word to humanity on this day of October 31st through the goddess Tonya 23. Because I'm introducing myself to some, again to others, that would be me. And so, let us see what the goddess has to say. And the card we have is Temple. Enter the Temple of Black Obsidian. A very Halloweeny type stone. Black Obsidian. And it's 11:11. Yes. We are in the Temple of Black Obsidian at 11:11 on Halloween. Isn't that wonderful? I think it's great. Yes, I love it. Let me grab my glasses so we can talk about this Temple of Black Obsidian that we may find ourselves in. Let me shed a little more light on this situation. Yes, yes, yes. The Temple of Black Obsidian. It's a wonder that we talk about Black Obsidian because this is my very, very handy and it's a great spiritual tool, my scrying tool. But I use, it's a lot more than just that because it's Black Obsidian. This plate, it is a Black Obsidian breastplate. You could call it a breastplate, so to speak. I actually use this to remove negative energy, to move negative energy, as well as do my scrying. I love using it with the sun. That's a whole nother video that we could talk about. The sun and how to use a black mirror. Well, this isn't just any black mirror. Again, this is Black Obsidian. It's pure crystal. I have to be very careful with it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it is used to pull out negative energy, to draw negative energy out of your body. You can literally feel it. Like as I'm sitting here talking and I'm waving it, I feel a cool situation. But when it touches your skin, what a cool stone. It immediately begins to draw out. It's like blocked energy because we don't want to say negative because on a night like Halloween, I'm not going to sit here and say that negative energy isn't useful. I wish I had my sound effects because that would be a lightning bolt. I can't sit here on Halloween and say negative energy is not useful. But what it is not useful for is to stay and linger within your body and your energy field. That it's not meant to do. So we consistently are smudging our energy and clearing our energy fields and whatnot so that we can think with clarity. So that when they come with the bullshit, you'll be able to shut it down. Hey, it's Halloween. We're letting our blackness out. We're tapping in, you see? which is not hard for me because this is my month. I am like a quadruple scorpion, and I even wear one around my neck at all times. Okay? I'm really deep into my shit, and I love it. And let nobody make me feel guilty or overdoing it, or because no one knows self like the self. I know myself. I know that my heart is green, not red, right? Number two, I know I'm full of love and light. Number three, but you don't want to play yourself. That's where that comes in. So, like you see all sky blue, there's always the one black. You feel me? So, this is how we tap in and stay tapped into our true inner self. I'll never sit here and say that I'm not a dark person. I'll never sit here and say that. Okay? And I accept that. But it doesn't stop me from doing great things in the world. My darkness comes in when manipulation, I don't like to see people be oppressed. I don't like bullies. I don't like assholes. And I don't like overpowerment by any little wretched being running around this earth calling themselves human. Not over me. Not at all. Now, we have humbleness, surrendering, and all those things, and we utilize them when need be. But most times, people got some shit with them. Oh, it just be a matter of time. And when you're a quadruple Scorpio like me, that's what the fuck you waiting to see. Because you know it's coming. You know it's coming. All right? Because everybody got something. Let's stop sitting here lying to ourselves tonight. It's Halloween. You can tell the truth. I suggest you do. You might get got. Let's stop sitting here acting like most people are fucking good. All right? Because it's 52 years. 52. Going on 53. Okay? And I don't look my age. You know why? 'Cause I'll chop your head off. I'm not going to play games with you. And that's like with love, spirituality, and all of that. But my expression is totally scorpionic. But, it happens like that, but not exactly like that. You get me? I'm talking about knowing yourself, being yourself, and knowing when you're the fucking leader. Okay? Let's just cut the chase here. Many of us don't know when we are the leader. And we're sitting here letting motherfuckers lead us that can't even hold a candle to our intellect. Where the freak is my lightning bolt? I should have my sound effects, but I don't. See, that's my problem. That's my motherfucking beef lately. And it's Halloween. I decided to take this time right about now and go ahead on and put it out there in the ethers today. Whereas tomorrow, me coming across like this may still be in a little bit darkness, but society lets the veil down, so to speak, and so you can be your true self on this one fucking day, right? I didn't even pull out my witch hat today. You know why? Because we don't just do this today. This is a every day, all goddamn day. When I'm awake, when I'm asleep, when I'm up, when I'm down. Hovering, walking, however you want to do it, okay? That's what we do. Give my neck a break. Because I'm leaning to the side and I don't necessarily want to do that. But This is the thing. This is the deal. You got to be comfortable with yourself, no matter what that self is. Now, we just had this whole big movement, LGBT and whatnot, and them getting their rights and whatnot and this and that. I get it. But it's just a season, and it's just one of the groups that are oppressed. Not all of the groups. As you can tell, or as you see, every time some oppressed group emerges, there's another one after another one after another one after another one. So what you come to find out is that Earth is filled with unsatisfied motherfuckers for whatever reason, that they aren't satisfied. And I must admit, a lot of things I'm not satisfied about. But I don't take it out on other people. I take it out on, and direct it where it needs to go. That would be a sound effect. If people would direct their anger at the place that it actually needs to be directed to, they could actually utilize it for their good. But most people never reach that for some reason, some wretched ass reason, because it's not that hard. The Temple of Black Obsidian. Let's read it because it says Temple of the Black Obsidian. Then it's the Dark Healing Chamber. The Dark Healing Chamber. Let's talk about it. Like when we first started this live, I said, I wish I didn't have to deal with the lights. I really want to sit in the darkness and talk my shit. That's what I wanted to do. But then when I got started, it didn't really pan out that way, and so I decided to do what was best for the greater good, right? Or what I can utilize greatest. And so I ended up here with this. But in the Temple of Black Obsidian, I would have left the light out, and we all would have been sitting in darkness, because that's the way I wanted it to be. Once again, I put my wants and needs aside for others. Isn't that so good? Might call it a simple example, but it's a big thing, because I'm seriously being tortured by this light shining in my eye right now. I really don't want it. I absolutely don't. But you're seeing people putting up with things and torturing themselves with shit that they would prefer not. And to me, today, that is a problem. Why are people forcing themselves to fit into some sort of whatever? You don't need to do that. As a matter of fact, you're stopping the goddamn consciousness on the earth from moving forward by with this fake shit. That's a fact. You holding shit up. Really, spiritually. I'm just going to sit here in front of the Queen of Heaven and tell you what she would let you know, okay? I'm just going to say it. With all of this dilly-dallying, it's stopping the flow. Trying to recover something that needs to fall or die. I know. What about the children? I know. Well, the goddess has something to say about that as well. We love the children. What do you think? We are the mothers. Hold on now. Because somebody be acting like we don't love our children out there. The mothers. Because they got lashes, wigs, and whatever have you. And it has become quite the conversation piece when we talk about our culture here and what the hell is going on in the world. For some reason, the conversation always goes to the black woman, what's she wearing, and why. Okay, now, yes, the goddess is in bad shape. This I must admit, even from what I'm seeing with my own eyes. Is it their fault? No. Should we lose heart? No. They gave you the book, and a lot of you study the book, but you don't know what it says. So they said you should succeed if you faint not. I'm seeing a lot of fainting going on. Or motherfuckers holding on and clenching and clenching. They're going down the chalkboard, and it's sounding crazy. Fall back. We are still in phase 3 of the bullshit. It's not time to relax. It's actually time to do whatever it is put whatever it is in motion you came to this planet to do. Even if it's sit in front of people in the camera in the world and tell the goddamn truth about one thing on this wretched ass situation here that's down here. The planet's in an uproar. Everyone's so touchy. It's really fucking unbearable. Like, seriously, I barely want to be bothered with any fucking body. I'm talking about. If they not the children, it's been a pretty much no-go. Temple of Black Obsidian. Because I don't have the patience for petty shit that ain't got shit to do with shit. That's a waste of my time. And one thing I don't like is when my time get wasted. Because I'm a real creative person, and when you waste my time, you could have done fucked me up about something big. And then I'm going to be mad. And you don't want me to get mad. That mad. And so, little tidbit, in case you didn't know this. The older you get, the less patience you have for your bumberclad fuckery. At all. And when you're spiritual and you can see it coming, and then you got to play stupid and lay in the cut for them to start, for them to go on with the situation. You already know what it's going to be. But now you got to get to pretending for some reason. Boo! They fall into the little web. The scorpions got them. One thing is, no secrets. I wish I had my freaking soundboard where I can do my lightning and my laughter and my torpedo grenades that I like to throw. I used to think, I said, well, goddess, because I'm under her initiation completely and totally. That's another video. But since I mentioned it, it is what it is. And I said, goddess, how shall I move forward? How shall I show compassion and mercy and love and all this that you speak of? And in this ratchet ass world where somebody's always trying to size me up to see which angle they can come, and I. It has become so fucking annoying. You know what I'm saying? To where I said, well, let me just amuse myself. Let me get a reading. Only on earth would a goddess have need for a goddamn reading. This is the shit that happens on earth. You begin to question your motherfucking self by all these crazy folks. You begin to question yourself like, that's crazy. When you got the goddess about to question, did I do something by spitting the spittle out that created these mofos that they done turned out to be on this planet? So I'll tell you what, in case you didn't know, the goddess asks herself this shit so very often. So back to, part of being in the temple of obsidian is being able to take this harsh-ass truth. Somebody's got to do it. We are fucking up as a society. I usually don't do this, but I'm going to go here today because it's on my mind. And hey, it's Halloween and it's not even midnight yet. I got a good, less than a good half an hour to get whatever I need to get off my chest. And since the veil is so thin, I'm filling it up with everything I don't damn like. Right? Here's another thing. There's something called a level. And a level means that you start at your basic stages, right? And you move up your levels, which are intervals of, a level is an interval of measurement from one space to the next, usually ascending, right? Or linear, but levels we like to think of as ascending or descending, right? So, now that we know there's levels, and we're going to apply it, say there's levels to everything. So then that means there's levels to life, right? So now that we know there's levels to life, why? Why is there always an individual that is trying to be on your goddamn level when they literally have their own level? That's where the goddamn friction starts. When somebody's trying to do you from a distance, but it's subtle, they didn't say it, it's these little actions. This is my scorpion claw. We hate that shit, because we can see it before you. Soon as you think it in your motherfucking mind, and we there, I'm going to catch that motherfucker right out your mind and see it on top of your head. And then I'm going to say, am I going to play the game and wait for them to make a move and fall in the goddamn spider's web so I can devour them? Or, what's the other choice? Am I just going to cut to the chase and say, check this out? I see what you're thinking. Boom. Soon as you do that, here comes the opportunity to lie and make you out to be the villain or the one that thinks they know it all. Well, chin check. There are some people born here on this little thing, this great, not little thing, but great, great, great woman of a planet, this great, great, great spaceship of a planet, this living entity that lives, breathes, speaks, spews, lives and dies. Do you really think we're getting away with anything? Wish I had my sound effects, because that was a bomb. And here's another thing. Spiritually speaking, since this is Halloween, and we can keep it 1,000ly gully. When you do some fuck shit, and then you think you're going to get up out of here. And when I say get up out of here, I mean you think you're going to escape, perhaps take your own life, or perhaps whatever happens. You think you're going to, when you get up out of here, you have escaped your shit. You're on a prison planet. You're tethered to this place. What you do here, why did they tell you as above, so below? Wow, you talk as if you know for sure. Test it and see is all I can say. Because I'm dead serious. Whatever. Think it's a joke. Those of us that is giving you this information, some of us can handle it. Some of us can handle being entrusted with the information. But when you see that level of bravery, when a person is delivering such sensitive information with such authority, you should have a little inkling of, what your critical mind should be telling you is, I wonder who she thinks she is that she can make that statement. And then you ask and find out. Don't wait for me to just reveal it, because I don't have to. When you are giving the command in leadership, you can't exactly dwell on everybody's feelings about the information. Only a real G is going to say that to you. Only somebody that probably knows something about what she's saying. Why is she so discreet? Why doesn't she just come out and say it? Well, I didn't come here to ruin the very fabric of the secrets of the flower of life, my people. Some things are going to have to remain a mystery, obviously. There we go. Always wanting some extra as a human being. You human beings need to stop being so damn gluttonous. Gluttonous for everything. Even something you can't see called information. You just gluttoning. You just gluttoning it. And still doing dummy-ass decisions, though. Literally. From what I'm seeing. From what I'm seeing in society, most of y'all can't make a good decision. And it's very true. If you done got tattooed all over your face and body, you're fucking scrapple. Okay? You are no longer turkey sausage. You is scrapple. marking yourself up and doing all that. Something wrong with you. It's like back in the day when they used to have little kids that would cut themselves. Cutting, just cutting, cutting, cutting. They got a cutting on themselves problem. Well, you got a writing on yourself damn problem. What you need to do is deal with your trauma, yo. Stop bullshitting. Go to somebody that's going to dig deep with you about this shit. You got people that haven't been molested, raped, taken advantage of, abandoned, left alone, hurt. When I say hurt, I mean physically beaten and whatnot. The world really don't have time for these scary-ass buzzards. And those that actually create these problems for others. Yo ass is the ones that need to be thinking about how to get up out of here. But you're not going nowhere. But you should at least be thinking about it. How to do it. Smooth criminals. Yeah. Soul snatchers. People that see people doing all this dumbass shit and don't never say nothing. Gonna run to church on Sunday or run to somewhere and do something. Just a running. You gotta put in that work to change the fuck ass person. It's not easy, but it's not entirely hard. What you have to do is deal with the truth. Like, come on. If there's a certain somebody in your life and every time you turn around, you're in a misunderstanding with them to the point where it's some goddamn argument. Simply because that person keep misunderstanding you. Keep taking your efforts and spinning them and twisting them, and you be like, how you get that out of that when I was only trying to help you? Well, I, for one, am tired of dealing with that with people. Like I said, 52, about to be 53, okay? And seriously, you don't look like me, even though I have all black on, okay? And I have my headphones and things on because I want to wear my hood because I'm just so hood right now. I'm just so black. And for whatever meaning, you ain't black. There's always some bullshit. Nobody want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Whatever color you are, do something with your fucking life, yo. Stop being a dusty. You want to put your little 2 cents in about what somebody should be doing, and you a dusty. I'm over here taking pride in being dustless, and I need to listen to your dusty ass to do something that I need to do? And then when you tell them they dusty, they mad, as if they didn't know. Could they be walking around dusty and not know it? That is so not possible. You got people that will bring a dish over. Lo and behold, perhaps some shit pops off, whatever. Y'all get into a little disagreement or whatever. She gonna leave and take the food. Child, people is a trip. What do? In those scenarios, you let them go. Let them go. Let them go. The Temple of Black Obsidian. You go in, You chill in the darkness and you deal with your shit, whatever that shit is. But stop not dealing with it. Stop not dealing with it. Because whatever band-aid these religions are offering to you all, they are not working. You all are still very damaged. Religion has not helped you do anything because you have to do the work. And apparently this Jesus, or this God, that they refer to, not the Most High, but this God, he's different. And they think it's okay. But they can have him because I don't want no parts. I'm rolling with the goddess. And if I'm going to say anything about a God, I'm going to roll in with the Most High. I'm rolling with the Most High God. Okay? Whatever it is, I'm rolling with the Most High one. Y'all go ahead with them other terms. As a spiritual leadership, I'm telling you, y'all better wake up. You better wake up. You're on earth. Have you not observed that the good sometimes die in misery? You ever wonder why that is? Or is that one of the mysteries you can't solve? I would say no, you can't solve it. The only way would be to seek these people out who would have to go through this experience and ask them to give you the testimony. Other than that, you can't make no speech or assumption about how somebody else is going to be under a certain circumstance. Not at all. People is foul to one another, though. Me, for one, I'd be tired of seeing it. I'd be tired of witnessing that shit. And with me, it always comes from one person. If that's my lot in life, I'll take it. You know. Well, family, I'm tired. I am. Hello. Peace to. It looks like Ali Muhammad. Peace to you. How you doing this evening? Are you still there? Well, let's see if the brother responds. And, I did say hello. How are you doing this evening? And I'm waiting to see if Mr. Ali Muhammad responds. Thank you for coming to our channel live stream. I'm not sure how long you were able to be on. I was waiting for the response. But if the brother doesn't, say anything, I'm going to call it quits for the night. I'm going to hang around a little bit to see if anyone had any life questions or any questions about anything pertaining to navigating this life in our little relationships that we have on this planet. They're taking a lot of effort now that the world has changed for good. You know? And for me, when you get apples, make you an apple, carrot, and raisin salad. That's what I do. I don't just squeeze it for juice. I chop it up and make it a salad. But it is so good with Honeycrisp apples, y'all. For sure. And on that note, this light, I blame it on the light. If it wasn't the light, I would not be sleepy right now. As soon as I'm off this live, I'm going to shut that light down, and we'll be up chilling. So, peace to you all. Thanks for coming through and hanging out with the goddess this evening, letting me shake some of this word I have up in me, shut up in my bones, you know what I'm saying? And got to get it on out. So, that's what happens. But I hope you're doing well, everyone out there. And to Mr. Ali Muhammad, peace. As they say in New York, I'm a native New Yorker. It came to my mind, and it's 11:52, and it's on Halloween. So, I'm going to just say what it came to my mind. Peace in the Middle East. That's a saying that we say here in America, just in case you're from somewhere else. But we have been raised with this saying that they claim is slang in the black community. But we've always presided peace in the Middle East. Ashe, Ashe. One.